Chris Wrestling Review. Today you guys are going to be doing my WWE Monday Night Raw review of tonight. Raw just went off about 10 minutes ago, you guys. It was an okay Raw, to say the least. It wasn't good. It wasn't it definitely wasn't great. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about everything, give my opinions on it, how it could have been better, all that stuff as I normally do. All right, so the opening, they had Bobby Lashley versus Sheamus in a non-title match, you guys. So basically, Cedric Alexander almost cost Bobby Lashley the match, simply because, he was trying to basically really talk to Bobby Lashley and tell him what to do, and they basically think that Bobby Lashley can't beat Sheamus on his own. So Sheamus goes for the Brogue Kick, then Cedric Alexander pulls pulls Sheamus' leg, and then that's when Bobby Lashley does the one hand spine buster, and then hits the hurt lock on Sheamus. Sheamus ends up tapping, you guys, and that's when Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin beats down Sheamus, and McIntyre's song hits. McIntyre, of course, comes out and fight off Cedric Alexander and Shelton, but it was more of them being attacked by it was actually, let's see, who was it? It was Cedric was actually getting beat more than Shelton was. And so there was a standoff where Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley were in the ring. They were just, exchanging numerous amounts of words with each other and all that good stuff. So I give that match a 2.6 simply because it was a pretty cool match, to see Sheamus fight. When Sheamus fight, he put in a lot of work ethic in the ring, and of course, Bobby Lashley, he does as well. Bobby Lashley has got stronger than we ever have seen him before. And I mean, this match this match probably could have went a little better. Could have been like toward the middle of the show and not at the first beginning. But lately, every time there's a champion involved, they always want to put the champion first on the show. But in most cases, sometimes that is not always true of them putting champions first. But, congratulations to Bobby Lashley defeating Sheamus. What will be next for the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus? All right, there was the backstage thing where MVP was telling Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander that they better figure out how they will make it up. And so later on, they had a match, a 2-on-1 handicap match against Drew McIntyre. So we'll definitely get that to later. All right, the second match they had on Raw tonight, you guys, which was Auska versus Peyton Royce. You guys, this match was very awesome. Auska hits Peyton Royce with the double knee as Peyton kicks out. There was many near falls in the matches. There were like off the top rope type moves, going for pins. There were like roll ups, and it was a pretty cool match. I have to say that Peyton Royce put up with the RAW Women's Champion Auska. Peyton Royce kicked, like I said, she kicked out. Auska went for the armbar. Peyton Royce kind of rolled up and tried to pin, but Auska gets Peyton Royce on her back and makes her tap out. After then, you guys, Rhea Ripley finally makes her debut. I did a post on it when she did make a debut, and you probably get to see that photograph if you're subscribed to my channel. Rhea Ripley debuts and sent Charlotte, and of course with Charlotte, we heard tonight from Rhea Ripley's mouth that Charlotte Flair does have COVID, and that's why we haven't seen her since the time she said she wanted to face Auska at Wrestlemania for the RAW Women's title. So, everyone make sure that, you know, that we were staying safe out here and, you know, of course, wearing a mask. All right, so Rhea Ripley said she wants to challenge Auska at WrestleMania 37 for the Raw Women's Championship, and that's when Auska said that Rhea Ripley is not ready for Auska. And of course, Rhea Ripley, I feel as if she will be. But we will definitely see at WrestleMania on April 10th and the 11th. So, you know, I hope this year's WrestleMania is way greater than last year's WrestleMania. Because last year's WrestleMania was very, 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 very bad, you guys. But yeah, out of that match, let me see what rating I gave it. Did I give it a rating? Did I give it a rating? Yeah, I gave it a 3.3. So yeah. Alright, then there was episode of Miz TV. Miz talked about being made fun of by Bad Bunny and Damian Priest. Then they announced next week they're gonna be a new smash hit on the dirt sheet where it's called Hey Hey Hop Hop or whatever. It's pretty cool, you know, to see Miz and Morrison being very creative, wanted to entertain and all that good stuff. And Miz said he challenges Bad Bunny, at WrestleMania. And Jeff Hardy comes out, so they had a match though. Jeff Hardy, the third match was Jeff Hardy versus The Miz. I gave it a 2.4. Hardy goes for the Twist of Fate. And then that's when the Miz pushed Jeff Hardy into the corner and hit the skull crushing finale for the win. I give it a 2.4. After the match, you guys, Bad Bunny attacks the Miz with a guitar and tells the Miz that he accepts his challenge. And then there's a word that I can't say because I do not want to get demonetized. Alright, so basically he said that he accepted his match at WrestleMania. Alright, so let's go on to the next thing here, you guys. It was there was AJ Styles and Omos comes out with a little promo in ring. It says Omos will put Woods and Kofi through the floor, and says it's gonna be like holes everywhere in the floor. Then New Day comes out and jokes around every time, with their what they normally do, and make fun of AJ and Omos. And New Day asked AJ Styles to answer questions, and Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods say, you don't know Omos like you do. And then they start asking about his favorite color and all that stuff. And then AJ Styles was all wrong, but it was just for that little promo thing right there. But it was pretty interesting to watch. But we will definitely see AJ Styles versus Omos at WrestleMania, and that match has been confirmed. Another match that has been confirmed is The Miz versus Bad Bunny, with John Morrison in The Miz corner and Damian Priest in Bad Bunny's corner. So we'll see how that match is gonna roll up at WrestleMania 37 within 2 weeks from this Saturday. All right, then there was AJ Styles versus Kofi. Kofi goes for the Trouble in Paradise, but AJ Styles counter with it was some type of like roundhouse kick type thing. Kofi flattens AJ Styles by jumping on the back of AJ Styles' back as he was getting up. AJ Styles locks in the calf crusher, but Kofi Kingston was able to get to the rope. AJ sets up for the forearm root. He was setting up for the phenomenal forearm, and that's when Woods blew the trombone, and AJ Styles got scared and kind of jumped a little bit and jumped back down. And then that's when he goes up for it, but Kofi Kingston catches him for the SOS, and 1, 2, 3, Kofi Kingston defeats AJ Styles. I have to give that match a 2.8. It was a pretty okay match. I wouldn't say it was good, great, or awesome, but it was a pretty good match, to say the least. But we'll definitely, like I said, we'll definitely see if Omos and AJ will capture those championships. Alright, let's go ahead and get down to the last part, you guys. I'm at the 10 minute mark right here on my video. The fifth match was Drew versus Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. Drew McIntyre wins. He hits the feature shock on Shelton and the Claymore on both. So Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander are both abandoned from WrestleMania. WrestleMania in 2 weeks from Saturday. I have to give the match a 3 because all three of those competitors did put up a great match. Applause to them. Then there's the backstage where Bobby Lashley is, still upset with Cedric and Shelton. And Bobby Lashley said, since you can get the job done, then he went to the locker room and asked all the superstars that if they can put it was basically like a bounty on Drew McIntyre before WrestleMania. So we'll definitely see that happen. What if Brock Lesnar, honestly, what if Brock Lesnar comes and takes out Drew McIntyre, and then it ends up being Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley? But we'll definitely see how this is going to go as these weeks escalate down. Alright, then there was the sixth match that happened on Raw was Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke versus Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax. Nia Jax won with a clean win with the Samoan drop. So possibly Naomi and Lana are probably in line once again for the WWE RAW Women's Championships. Alright, so yeah, we'll definitely see how that's gonna go. I gave it a 2.2. Simply because it wasn't a okay match. It was very low. Alright, then the last but not least match they had on Raw, you guys, which was Elias versus Braun Strowman. I only gave that like a 1.2 simply because it was basically like a squash match. And then Shane McMahon, like I said, he had that little injury thing, and then he challenged Braun Strowman challenges Shane McMahon at WrestleMania Braun Strowman challenges Shane McMahon. So we'll definitely see how that match is gonna go Sunday. Alright, last but not least, you guys, Randy Orton comes out with a black bag. Alexa comes with the Funhouse music, with the Jack in the Box, and then the Fiend head pops up out of the box, and that's when the Fiend music plays, of course. And then Orton had a gas can inside the bag, and he starts splashing gas, at the Fiend. And then after then, Orton goes to get a match, but he hits the RKO on the Fiend, and then the Fiend end up, basically getting RKO and laying there, and Alexa Bliss trying to get in, but Orton looks at her and just catches her, and then that's when the Fiend goes for the Manimal Claw on Randy Orton, and then put him in Sister Abigail to close out the show. Alexa Bliss and the Fiend point at the WrestleMania sign. So another match that has been confirmed, it will be the Fiend versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 37. I really do thank you guys for watching this video, or watching my little video about my review for Raw tonight. Well, that just recently went off. I really do appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that you leave comments down below in the description. And I will see y'all in my next video. I'm not sure my next video going to be, but I'm definitely going to post a video. So make sure you turn those notifications on. If you don't know how to do that, if you subscribe to me, you'll see that notification bell. And then click the one that has the quotation marks on the bell. Should be the first one. Thank you all, like I said, for watching Chris Rush Reviews here on YouTube.com.